to our channel today. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you how to design professional logo. Okay, we have already touched a numbers of logo. You can check on the description. You are going to see that we have already come up with the numbers of logo. Okay, now we are going to be designing a logo like this one. So the first thing that you need is just your Pixellab application. In case you don't yet have a mobile Pixellab application on your mobile phone, this is what is called Pixellab application. Okay, you just check on the description. You are going to see the link to get this application on your Google Play Store. And if you don't understand the interface, consider watching back our introduction to Pixellab application. All right, so once you launch a Pixellab application, now for this logo that we are going to design, as you can see here on the screen, so this is the first thing that we have to do. Okay, we would need to get a shape. We need to first get a shape. Okay, come to add a shape. So this one will be very first one. So now what I'm going to use is a square. All right, but this square is not going to be a complete square. So what I need to do here is now I need to come now to the what we call the radius. Okay, I need to touch the radius of this square. So this is the radius. So I'll add this radius. When I'm adding the radius, you see that the square will turn to something like a round a circle, but I will not add it more so that it should not completely becomes a circle. So if you're not okay with it, you can see touch on edit, then you increase it a little bit again. Okay, so okay, I need something like this nature. So this is what I want. Now the next thing is that I'm going to turn this one to be on the color black. Okay, I'm going to turn this to be on the color black. So now I take the color black. I take validate to take okay. Now I just need to make a copy of this one again. Okay, I just need to make another copy of this. Then I change the color now to be white. Alright, I change the color to be white. Okay, after changing the color to be white, I have to bring it inside here, but I need more to reduce the size. Okay, when you look at the positioning, you see how I position it. So I make the white color, then I position it there. Okay, so assuming that we are okay with this one inside. Now the next thing that we are going to do is what we are going to now start doing our cutting. Okay, now I get another one. You can get a square now. Now the thing is that I'm going to place this square somewhere up here. Okay, I'm going to place it somewhere up here, so to make sure that it cover this area up. Okay, so that is the first thing that I have to do there. Then the next thing is that what I can get a copy of this square, but at this point in time I have to reduce the size. Then I also make it, I take on edit. Okay, I take on edit here. I take on this edit here to edit the shape also. Okay, so I'm editing the second square, so I need to increase it and make it also somehow pretty round. And also you can also just hit the subscribe button. Why not? If you have not yet subscribed, just hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our channel. So this is a means of encouraging us to be able to come out with more and amazing tutorial like the ones that you are watching now. Okay, so that is the only thing that you can give to us. So just hit your subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that whensoever we drop any new tutorial, you will be notified about the tutorial. Then you can also quickly rush to it to watch it. Okay, you can also quickly rush to it and you watch it. Remember, this is impact fuse, and our target here is to impact people with skills and knowledge so long as IT is concerned. Okay, so as we are doing graphic designing today, the next time we are going to be doing maybe video editing and stuff of that nature. We'll keep on coming up with topics that will help to impact your life positively. Alright, so but one thing is that in this our work, one thing led to another. Okay, if you want to learn graphics design, if you want to learn video editing, at a certain point in time you will see that you need something like graphics design also to cover some part of the work. Okay, So that is just how it works here. So don't nothing is less here. Okay, after finishing with these shapes, with this shape here, I have just to copy it. Then I bring it in the middle center also. Then for now, this one will be, oh, I need to take undo if I discover that I've done something that I don't need. Okay, so this is your undo button up here. You can always take it if you delete something that you may discover that you were not supposed to delete it. Okay, so now I'll take on this rotate here. Since the shape has become so little for me to rotate, I'll take rotate from this point. Okay, now I have to see, make sure that it really position inside here very well. So I click on the first layer, then I'll make sure that I push and drag it so that to make sure that there is no space in there. Okay, make sure that there is no space in there. Okay, so at this particular point in time, I think we are almost getting to 45% done with this logo. So if you are watching up to this level, you can cheer up to yourself that you are almost like 45% done with watching this with this logo. Okay, so now after, when we finish positioning, this positioning is just to make sure that everything is okay. All right, just to make sure that we get everything right here. So we position it very well to make sure that we don't have any empty spacing. All right, so now we also need another square. We also need another square here. Okay, take that also from here. All right, so now at this particular juncture, we are just going now to match everything. We are just going to match everything now. So I'll take up this one a little bit. Okay, so when at this junction now, I can take now, when I click on the layers option, this is what we call the layer option here. Then I'm going to now come here. I first need to click here. Okay, when you click on layer option, click here. Then after clicking here, you see that all these windows are open. Now you can now you click on it all to do the selection. Okay, that is how we do select. Okay, now after, when I select it all, I'm going to come here down. I click on this icon here, which is the merge icon. Okay, so I'll click here, then I'll take OK now to merge. Okay, after matching, what did I do? I'll take now erase color. Okay, erase color. So when I take on erase color here, it is going to get away with the white spacing. As we know now, I increase the tolerance here. I just have to increase the tolerance. After increasing the tolerance, okay, this is what we are left with. This is what we are left with now. So, but this is not all about this logo. We need just to come again. We get another shape. So I can get this one to be a circle. Then I just reduce it. After reducing it, so I just need to take it. Then I'll take it now to this area. I'll take it here. Okay, so and then from there, that is all about this. That is all about this logo. So I can just give this one a color red. Okay, give this one maybe the color to make it red. Then we can now give it some shadow effect. Give it some shadow effect, which I can reduce the glowiness of the shadow. I increase the y-axis, and then I put the y-axis on 4 and the x-axis on -3. Okay, so this other one there, I can now give it also we give it a color. All right, we need to give this one also a color, but not actually a red color. I think that we should go with gradient color here. Okay, we should go with gradient. So you can also create a gradient here. So I need something. I need to pick the gradient here, like this one, but I need to work on it. Then for the second color, the first color is filled, the second color is empty. If you don't know how to go about this, alright, just check on our first tutorial on Introduction to Pixellab, or you can see how shapes handling on Pixellab. You are going to see how to create these gradient colors, okay, this gradient pattern. If you are new on this Pixellab application, okay. So now I take okay, so this is what I'm going to have here, so I need to give it like this. Okay, so this is our gradient that we have assigned. Now we can now also give it a shadow, okay, just give this one also a shadow, reduce the blurriness of the shadow, then you try to give it something like this nature, okay, you give 9 there, then also try this one to be like on something like, if you give this one 9, okay, -7, then +9. All right, so that is all about this logo. So very simple and straight to the point. If I give it the background off, if I give it another background now, if you switch the background now, and now we merge the two together. First of all, if we merge the two together, first save as a project, okay, just first save as a project. So I can call it J plus O, okay, this is a logo for a company, J plus O, okay. All right, so now I now merge the two. First you need to save as a project, okay, so that in case there is anything you can still quickly return back and you do the editing there. So now this is this logo. Come to think about it, is it not amazing? This is a wonderful logo. Okay, please consider to drop us a comment, tell us where you're watching from, like and share this video if you really love it, okay. Also, if you are new here, if you are new in this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and also turn on the notification so that when next we drop any tutorial, you will be able to get a notification about the tutorial and you participate also in watching the video so that you can keep impacting yourself every day, okay. So this was Juice Orange, okay, Juice Orange, okay. So this guy is actually his so orange processing. Yes, you process orange to make juice out of it. So that is just all about this logo. There is nothing much there to do again, but you can just still apply some little effort by making sure that you also give a good design on the font, okay, because a good font, especially when given a name, is also part of the design work, alright. So this is all about this logo. So if you are at this particular level, I'll tell you that you are already like 100% at the top of creating this particular logo, okay. So I can also give some little font here. I reduce the blurriness, and I reduce the opacity a little bit. Then I turn on this so that we can give some effect, alright, so that we can give some effect, okay. Make sure that the shadow have a balance with what you are having up there, okay. So that is just it about this tutorial. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and thank you for sharing this tutorial, okay. Thank you for sharing this video to other people so that they can also watch and follow. Okay, if you want us to create another logo or to create another design, or you wish to learn something new again in graphic design, just drop a comment in the comment section, okay. We'll be reading it and we'll be working on to it. If not, till now, see you in our next tutorial. Alright, bye bye.